Jack Ciattarelli has shown himself to be that kind of person. In fact, Trump himself tweeted that he's constantly seeking assurances from Trump. And we see it where he won't stand up to him on anything.
Welcome to Red Pilled Nation, where we celebrate common sense with a daily dose of the truth. Well, here we are again, staring down another election in the Garden State. And what's the headline? A Fox News poll says Democrat Mikie Sherrill is padding her lead. Surprise, surprise. In a state where Democrats could probably run a turnip and still get a respectable vote count, seeing the establishment candidate ahead is about as shocking as finding a new tax in New Jersey. It's just the cost of doing business under a one-party rule. The fact that the Sherrill campaign's main strategy is just yelling Trump louder than a jet taking off from Newark Airport tells you everything you need to know. They have no actual plan to fix the dumpster fire they've created.
Ryan Yennis live with the latest on the campaign in the Garden State. Looked like things were tightening. What's going on now?
Well, John, look, heading into this final weekend before Election Day, Democrat Mikie Sherrill leads Republican Jack Ciattarelli by 7 points with likely voters in New Jersey, according to our new Fox News poll. That's outside the margin of error. Earlier this month, Sherrill was ahead by 5 points, and in September was up by 8. Today, Ciattarelli voted through in-person early voting. He's encouraging Republicans to turn out this weekend and vote early as Democrats continue to outpace Republicans 2-1 with vote by mail. Last night on Hannity, Ciattarelli made his final pitch to voters.
Executive order number 1, no sanctuary cities, no sanctuary state. Executive order number 2, we're bringing back to work our state workers. You pay for that state government. It'll be more customer focused and be there for you. And executive order number 3, we're coming out of Reggie. The carbon tax policy has screwed New Jersey.
Whether New Jersey flips red could come down to President Trump. The Fox poll finds 64% of Sherrill's supporters are voting in part to express opposition to the president, while 35% of Ciattarelli's supporters say expressing support for President Trump is one reason for their vote. Sherrill's campaign has been hyper-focused on an anti-Trump message, and just yesterday she told us she would fight Trump for New Jersey and said Ciattarelli would be the president's, quote, lackey.
Jack Ciattarelli has shown himself to be that kind of person. In fact, Trump himself tweeted that he's constantly seeking assurances from Trump. And we see it where he won't stand up to him on anything.
President Trump will hold a second tele-rally with Ciattarelli sometime before Election Day. Former President Obama, John, is rallying tomorrow for Sherrill in Newark.
While the Democrat machine is busy trying to paint Republican Jack Ciattarelli as a lackey, an attack about as original as a socialist promising free stuff, Jack is out here talking about the real pain New Jersey residents feel every single day. He's not running on some ideological fantasy. He's running on kitchen table issues because, frankly, the kitchen table in New Jersey is floating in a sea of debt and high bills. Here are the non-negotiable common sense policies Ciattarelli is promising to slap down with his executive order pen on day 1. New Jersey has been operating under an immigrant trust directive that critics call a de facto sanctuary policy, which limits local police cooperation with ICE. Jack's promising to slam the door on that. This isn't about being anti-immigrant. It's about being pro-law and order. You break the law, there are consequences. It's not a complicated concept unless you're a progressive politician. He wants state employees back in the office 5 days a week because you pay for the government. We deserve government services that are efficient and accountable, not a taxpayer-funded permanent vacation. Jack correctly points out that the Democrats' obsession with climate mandates, like banning new gas cars by a certain date or blindly pushing expensive offshore wind, is screwing New Jersey's economy. This is why your electricity bill is trying to catch up to your property tax bill. He wants an all-of-the-above energy strategy that prioritizes reliability and affordability, not a progressive pipe dream that makes you choose between heating your home and paying for groceries. The Democrats, led by people like Sherrill, are doubling down on the very policies that have made New Jersey the most expensive state in the nation to live in. They are the reigning champions of the highest property taxes, and it's not by accident. They've presided over budgets that have grown to nearly $60 billion, forcing taxes higher and higher, all while creating a budget hole for the next administration that's bigger than a Jersey-sized sinkhole. While they offer a little Anchor rebate here and there, it's just political shell game. They give you a little back after they took a lot more, and the average property tax bill has soared well over $10,000. It's the ultimate come for the convenience, stay because you can't afford to leave state motto. Instead of streamlining the mess of local governments and school districts, New Jersey has over 500 school districts. They keep the bloated system going, protecting their union pals and political allies at your expense. If Sherrill wins, what do we get? More of the same. More tax and spend. More pandering to the extreme left on social issues. And a governor who is likely to see the state as a stepping stone to D.C. instead of a place that desperately needs saving. She's talking about fighting D.C. when she needs to be fighting the Trenton swamp. The poll numbers are starting to look a bit discouraging, sure, but this race is a gut check for New Jersey. Are we going to keep voting for the politicians who are systematically chasing our families, seniors, and businesses out of the state? Or are we going to vote for the guy with a real plan to make New Jersey affordable and safe again? The choice is clear, folks. Now let's hope the voters actually show up. Let's back Jack. And folks, if you like our content, please provide the same support for us that you would for Jack, and give this video a like, a share, and also make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your support sure does mean a lot.